Hey guys, what's up? I'm One Lone Nerd and welcome back to another day in our Halloween series. And today I'm becoming the iconic Joker. This is sort of the last part out of the DC characters, although I might do more, I'm not quite sure yet. I've got a rough list, but there is space for more. But if all goes according to plan, this is our last DC character. I've already filmed this video, but it went completely wrong. There are some days where you are just incapable of doing makeup. And that was one of those days, so round two. Alright, so let's get right into the tutorial. Side note, I've been getting a lot of really nice comments under my videos, which is not something you generally expect on the internet. So I just want to say thank you to you guys for that. And thanks for watching this series, even if you've watched half a video or 30 seconds of a video. It means a lot, and I hope you enjoy my channel, and it's a place to watch me attempt to do makeup and half fail. If you could like and subscribe, it would always mean a lot, as every YouTuber says. And yeah, but other than that, onto the tutorial. Eyelashes off. My eye definition gone. Alright, so starting with a mostly plain base, I've still got a little bit of my eyeliner from before on, just because that can be kind of harsh to get off. And honestly, it doesn't matter. My eyebrows fucking disappeared. Love them, but they're gone. So yeah, to start with, I'm just going to be going in with some Revolution White. I only have a concealer in this, and I don't feel like using face paint as it will sort of lose the effect. So I'm just going to do my under eyes and just a little bit all over, but not too much because concealer can be quite heavy. As always, moustache time. Alright, so now that we look like a discount vampire, we're just going to go in with some regular powder just under our eyes, just so that we don't get all gross and creasy. Although that does help in this look, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel right doing a base without powder. So, just, yeah, your choice, but I prefer to do a base. It just makes it feel so much nicer. With this base on, I look no different to normal. Once again, Irish genetics. Alright, so next up I'm going to be filling my eyebrows green. I'm going to go for a pretty sharp brow to really keep the villainy look. Alright, so our eyebrows are on. I don't know if that filmed the last part. I'm really sorry if it didn't. Technical difficulties, please bear with me. But next up I'm just going to go in and do the smile. I'm going to be using like illusion effects, not physical effects, just to make it a lot more doable for you. Alright, so to get started with our scar, I'm going to be going in with this brown here. You don't want to do one too light because you want to be adding some shading afterwards, so let's just add in our brown. Alright, so we've got our base brown on, and I'm just going to be going back over it with a darker brown, just adding it slight more depth in the middle to really deepen the wound, make it look a little bit more realistic. Alright, so now that we got our base down, I'm going to be going around the edges with this white concealer again, just like right along the outside. That's the wrong brush. 2 seconds. Okay, so with the correct brush this time, I'm just going to be dipping into this white concealer, just getting the excess off, and then we're just literally going to trace the outside. I will talk for a bit, it makes it really hard to focus, so we're just going to trace the outside of the cut with the white concealer to make it look a bit more 3D and just add a little bit more to the illusion. Alright, so sorry for the quality change, but I just need to do this before it dries. So I'm just going to go around the edges where I put the white and just gently pull and blend that out. Alright guys, so now that we've got most of our base down, I'm just going to be going around the edges with a light pinky red tone to just add a bit of irritation to make it look a little bit more realistic. Alright, so next up I'm going to be going in with a little bit of red eyeshadow and just smearing it across my lips and sort of around the edges. The reason I'm using eyeshadow is to make it look a little bit more grungy because lipstick's a little bit too opaque for this. Alright guys, so next up I'm going to go in with a little bit of blood and just go over my cuts. Just like, not the whole thing because you'll lose all your definition, but just where we put that black mark to deepen it is where you're going to want to put a little bit of blood. Alright guys, so after that small break I'm just going to be going in around my eyes with some black eyeshadow and just literally buffing it out. Like, you want to look like a confused 13-year-old emo. My specialty, but yeah, literally just buff it out everywhere, make it look messy. Next up, I'm just going to do a little J under my eye. Alright guys, I have been Lot 1 Lone Nerd and I will see you next time. Hope you've enjoyed this video and tune in tomorrow for a new FX look. And remember guys, don't forget to laugh.